Okay, hopefully you can hear me. And I've got to do a thing. No, not you. Not you. Not you. I have too many tabs open. Too many windows. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. Alright. Copy text. Go to this guy. These headphones are gonna make me crazy. Okay, let's go. I have 5 brain cells. I'm gonna not run the ad yet because actually, you know what? Let me run the ad because I don't think anyone's come yet, and that's a great time to run the ad because no one's here yet. All right. I have too many windows. Too many tabs. Too many things, too many places. I don't need this many instances of Facebook open. Why exist Facebook? Facebook. Okay. Stream manager. In case we need you. You can be over here. Okay. Okay. I'm actually hungry now. Good job, buddy. Seriously. Whatever. Grab a snack while the ad runs, I guess. I hate these earbuds for this purpose. Stream is set up, but I don't like it. I think I'm going to swap back to the headphones even though they hurt my head after a while. Just because this is hurting my ears. My earbuds. I can't hear you right now, just a sec. What if I just take out these little earphones? Swap. Yep. Okay, ad break is about to end. Snacks time. Say lag. I'm a laggy human. Hello! I have no idea how the sound is. Yay! Actually, what if I repair my phone? Hello, fancy lab coats. Ooh, the sound is still a little messed with because okay. Hey chat, are you here? Do you heal me? Oh. Wait in the queue. Hooray! Tiny friendo. Function. I loaded in. Excuse me, just trying to finish this tiny little buddy. Okay. What are we doing today? Same thing we do every time we do this. Oh, that's cool. Number one. Clumsy is me. Okay. Bench, repeat, resign. So forth, redeem. And goodbye. Oh, goodbye. Reboot. Reap a cheap. Onward. Onward.
something really heckin' stupid. Help. Wife, I've done something really heckin' stupid. I didn't attune to the... Oh no. Okay. Let's see. We set sail from Limsa. Let me try to go to Limsa and see if I can go to Charlotte again. Since I was a dummy. I didn't attune to the Aetherite. Oh no. I need the airship landing. Let's see if that's right or wrong. I forgot to attune to the Aetherite in Charlayan. So now I have to figure out how to get there. I have been a very cleverly dum-dum. Nope, that would be wrong. Hello? Nope. 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 Oh my gosh, I'm such a dingle-dongle. Such a dingle-dongle. Hello, lift attendant. No, it's okay. I didn't realize you were doing anything. Sorry about that. It's alright. It's alright. You can... honestly, it's probably better if you miss me being an utter dingle-dongle anyway, because it's somewhat embarrassing. Oh my gosh. The trials and travails of being a gosh darn space cadet. Alright, let me try... I think I actually left from the Arcanist Guild docks. There's definitely a dock symbol there. So, let's hope. Let's hope. Yay, Tataru! Thank you for saving my spacey butt. Wait, what are you still doing here? I think I can book you passage on the next ship. They'll have to revise the budget again! Sorry, Tataru. Downside of being a ditz. Tataru Engi. Upside of being a ditz. That little scene. Micro scene.
I am unaccustomed to fabricating lies on demand. Why should it matter how I earn my living? Here we are at last, the great city of Charlayan. You may have noticed some similarities with the Crystarium, yes. In fact, Oh, but we really should let Kryl have to say first. We can continue this conversation at another time.
I like this music.
You are doubtless eager to take in the sights. Not to worry, Jacobi. The city is not like to vanish before we finish our discussion. Even allowing the years I spent in the first past here in the blink of an eye, the city feels untouched by time. Allow me to extend unto thee my warmest welcome, Jacobi. May the wisdom of my homeland aid us in our endeavors. I'm fine, honestly. Better to be waved through with a stern warning than be denied entry after all.
That was about as awkward as expected. Still, we're here now. And that's all that matters. I'm glad I spotted your ship coming into port. The officers are born bureaucrats and sticklers for detail. In any case, you may relax and take a moment to get your land legs back. Shine. Continue a bit or just stab. Oh, stab. Number. 5:30 for here.
Cryle sweeps the scions with a speculative look. I had thought to launch directly into an explanation of what I've learned and how we might proceed. But this is Jacobi and Vestinian's first time in Charlian. And for the rest of you, a homecoming that was long overdue. You must have places you wish to visit and people you're dying to see. Therefore, I propose we postpone our agenda so that you all may have sufficient time to recover from your journey and get your bearings in the city. Cryle, you're so good. Once you've settled in, we can reconvene at the Baldesian Annex. How does that sound? It is a fine suggestion. We may not be welcome at the Leveilleur estate as such, but I should like to nose around the neighborhood all the same. I'm equally untethered, as it were. There is no particular place at the market. Oh no, lungs! Okay, sorry about that. My lungs decided to poop out on me there. Yeah, maybe we're done right now. I'm equally untethered, as it were. There is no particular place that my kin call home. Still, I would not pass up the opportunity to reacquaint myself with the city. Likewise, a quick tour of our old haunts might even yield some useful gossip. Alright, time for round. The annex was west of the Aetheric Plaza, wasn't it? I shall join you there anon. Yes, we'll see you there. My body is angry with me, so I have just rearranged everything so the squishmallow is taking over. I too have places I would be remiss in not visiting forthwith. By thy leave. Okay. What of you, Estinian? My services as a guide are yours for the asking. That won't be necessary. Until we reconvene, I prefer to wander as the wind takes me. But I could... Oh. I'll hang out with you, Cryle. Well, Raha, would you like to join us then? You've been gone for quite a while, and this would be the perfect way to refresh those dusty old memories of yours. Oh, of course, if you will have me. Come, Jacobi. Charlian awaits. Yeah. Oh dear. His enthusiasm is infectious, isn't it?
The Star Rail event with the Match 3 minigame is multiplayer? Ooh, that sounds delightful. I will pick your brain about it later.
Okay. After you, my friend. I am more than content to follow your lead.
Grahatia is now accompanying you. You've met your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. In the event you use the Aethernet, Grahatia will catch up to you so long as you remain in the same area. You can leave Grahatia behind, however, by entering a different area. You may also speak to him and select the option Depart Phase. If you wish to have Grahatia accompany you again, return and speak with him at the original location. While Grahatia is accompanying you, next try speaking with Kryl.
All set, then let us be on our way. Our first stop, amusingly enough, will be the last stand. It's a cafe on the west side of the harbour.
Kryl is also now accompanying you. Lead your two companions to the last stand and speak with Kryl at the designated location. While you are accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along the way which offer additional topics of discussion. Enter the glowing area and speak with your quest companions to initiate these bonus conversations. Enjoy exploring your surroundings together. Oh, where's the Aetherite piece? I really need to attune to it for reals this time.
That was a talking point.
Discuss the storage facility.
With all the unusual wares coming and going at all hours, I expect the assistance of an intrepid adventurer would be highly appreciated. I see no reason why you couldn't undertake any tasks which pique your interest. You have been cleared by the immigration officials after all. I look forward to the day your name is celebrated in Charlian the same way it is in Nausea.
This place is called the Peristyle,
And is the first stop for cargo unloaded at the docks.
You'll find the usual necessities for daily living and other imports vital to running an island nation, but also supplies that further Charlian's pursuit of knowledge. Namely, large quantities of books, specimens, and samples. Sorting these stacks certainly seems to keep the attendants busy. Okay, so she's just like, cafe! There's a retainer bell. Nice. Yeah, but I can't attune to this yet. And I can. That's nice. Can I? Yes. This over here. Charlie and Nudie. There's a chatty chat point. I guess this is kind of on the way that either it was up. I guess we'll go cafe first. They're unlikely to throw me off the island, causing you to make Tatsu cry again. Discuss the giant statue in the harbor.
This path leading out towards the sea is known as the Thaliak Stoa, so named for the statue of the scholar, which stands at its end. As you know, the Charlayan people prize the accumulation of wisdom above all else. Thus, when Thaliak was chosen as our patron deity, it was more a matter of pragmatism than belief, an alignment of principles, as it were. We may have honoured him for rather impressive sculpture, yes, but our faith is not so restrictive as that of, say, the Ishgardians. Individual Charlayans can and do worship the divinities of their choosing.
Those were what you say. Haha.
Now that is a sight one could hardly forget. The great statue of Thaliak. I was a student of Valdesian. I was usually quartered on the Isle of Val, but I would gaze upon the scholar's wise features every time I returned by ship to the city.
Hello, giant statue. Alright, I guess we're going to a cafe. There is a guild whose tag is ADHD. He's still my gremlin heart.
Oh yes, the last stand. Now that is an inviting room. And here we are, the last stand. I may have mentioned this before, but although our research into nutrition and food preparation is quite extensive, the average Chilean tends to regard seasoning and flavor with a certain indifference. How can I put this? The food is, it's bland. As encapsulated by our infamous Archon loaf, the prevailing sentiment towards cuisine is dietary value first and taste a distant second. There was one pupil at the studium, however, who could stomach the school's insipid meals no longer, so he quit his lessons and poured all his savings into building a proper eatery. And so the last stand came to be. It is, as the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost of fine dining in Shalian. The one and only bastion of the culinary arts in an isle of otherwise mediocre fare. I seem to recall their burger being hailed as one of the more impressive items on the menu. Not that I ever had the pleasure of eating it myself. Because you were a typical Chilean when it came to cheap and convenient raha, but surely Tartarusan taught you how to appreciate a well-prepared dish. We should all stop in when time permits and sample the cafe's delights. Shall we press on? The stairs to the side of the cafe there will take us up to the Aetherite Plaza. Okay, so I'm assuming if I come here, I'm just kind of assuming that culinary and stuff continues here. Welcome to the last stand. As the final and some say only bastion of fine dining in Shalian, we guarantee a quality culinary experience found nowhere else in the city. Noted. Looks like I can't actually buy the food though. Alright, going up. We're gonna swap to Reaper because it's faster. Because I can point without a target. Unlike Gunbreaker, whom I need to have a target. Alright, over here. Junie's here. The Aetherite looks different from how I remember it. An unusual shape, isn't it? I assure you, however, that it's a perfectly functioning Aetherite. Remember to attune yourself before we move on. Now, being the diligent tour guide that I am, I should make mention of the confluence. A research facility located on this very plaza. Its much vaunted discoveries of the reason Shalian stands at the forefront of teleportation technology. In deciphering the underlying principles of Allegan Aetherites, it allowed us to understand and reconstruct what was essentially a lost art. And off we go to our next destination. Our path leads northeast to Agora, Shalian's largest marketplace. But first, attune. Okay. There's talkies. Talkie. Discussed conference. Speaking of Aetherites, those teleportation fees do add up after a while, which is why I tended to rely on the far cheaper ferry services. I was pleasantly surprised when Sister Taro informed me the Scions are reimbursed for transportation costs as part of our duties, but I find old habits hard to break. That and I'd rather not be bothered filling out the necessary paperwork. That's the entrance to the confluence. I have no doubt their expertise will prove useful at some point, so I suggest you remember the way here. But there's a little ether current right over here. Not ether current. Ether shard. Bogdesian Annex. Books. Bookstalls. Do you mind if I browse the shelves for a moment? There might be some hidden gems I've yet to read. Only a moment? How optimistic. Feel free to browse all you like, but we won't wait around for you. Oh, perhaps I'll return her later then. Take books. These little open-air bookstalls are so uniquely Charlian. I'd always thought them a common sight until I visited other nations. Daniel. Yeah, this way. What is a skink? Very cute laser. Anything worth cracking my coin purse for today, I wonder. Welcome to the Agora, where you can find wares made in Charlian, as well as a wide selection of imported goods. They also used to sell questionable prototypes in various research institutes, but I think that practice has thankfully died out, for the most part. Otherwise, I can think of no better place to stock up for your next big adventure. Am I overselling it? On a more serious note, the next stop on our tour is one which has particular relevance to our ultimate purpose here. We must head back to the Aetheryte Plaza, follow the path north, then climb the stairs up to that imposing building at the very top. Oh wait, wifey chat. I can say wifey chat when my wife's the one in chat, right? Not making it weird. Not making it weird. Brain. Upstairs. Yellow jacket. White jacket. Is there like a whole rainbow of Charlian jackets? Oh, look at chatty chat. Oh, the chatty chat's all the way down here. Oh well. Water features. This is the Nymphaeum, an area dedicated to the blessings of water. For Charlians, water represents more than a life-sustaining liquid. It is a reminder of the Great Flood, which precipitated the birth of our nation, as well as a symbol of the knowledge which flows from Thaliax to divine Ura. This is the reason you see an abundance of fountains throughout the city, and a propensity for utilizing water as a decorative feature in our architecture. These little decorative features are typical of Charlian architecture. Aside from the research wing, our headquarters in the Isle of Val were rather simple and rustic by comparison. Our phone says eat something, you dingy dingle. There you go. Yeah. Doggies. Oh, what an invigorating breeze. A touch biting, perhaps, but pleasant nonetheless. This grand structure before you is the rostra. The The name refers to the original public platform erected here, upon which a forum of elected representatives would deliver orations and debate policy. Although the stage has since evolved into council chambers, the nature of the forum and the duties of its members remain largely unchanged. Am I boring you, Raha? You seem awfully distracted. My apologies. From here, one can see the entire city spread out below. The vista put me in mind of my arrival in the first. Those who had gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how they might go about building a new home. Naturally, my answers were all inspired by my knowledge of the finest settlement I could think of, the great city of Charlian. And bit by bit, those few buildings grew into a town, a community, Crystarium. I can almost see its echo. I see. Feel free to come up here whenever you wish. I don't think the councillors would object to you simply enjoying the view. Such memories should be treasured. For now, however, the tour must go on. Our spectacle of sightseeing concludes with a fittingly named Journey's End. Walk down the stairs to the east and continue straight ahead. You! Wrong you! I heated in the wrong direction. Ah well. Against the deal. And not use too much when he's one that close. Alright. What will you do, Talkies? This neighbourhood is home to the highest echelons of Charlian society. I never did feel comfortable enough to wander these streets unaware. We've arrived at Journey's End. History tells us that this was where those who put ashore with Archon Yunprip built their first homes. In the present day, it serves as the residential district for the most important officials and the oldest Charlian families. You'll see that one mansion is clearly larger than its neighbours. That estate belongs to our friends from House Livier. Things considered, we should probably keep our distance for the time being. And with that, bring our little Charlian tour to a close. I hope it has proven to be an entertaining and enlightening experience. Now, shall we head directly to the Baldessian Annex? Remember the way, don't you, Raha? Let me think. Head down towards the harbour, cross the bridge to our right, then follow the path below the Aetherite Plaza. Correct! After you, Jacobi! Okay, but there's these, like, charts. We'll get them on, yeah. Burping. Bodies are messy. Prosperly. Haven't seen the twinsies. They were gonna hang out around. Chat. Who's you? Information's everything. That's why I'm here chatting with everyone I can find. What, did you think I was slacking? Journey's End. Right. We cross this bridge here, as I recall. Stick to the path and be careful not to end up back in the Aetherite Plaza. Charlian is full of educational and research institutions, but there are still professors who prefer to establish their own private practices. Not that I have attended the exclusive schools they run in these residences. Perhaps the twins could tell you more about them. right, the Baldusian Annex. As the joyous look on Raha's face has undoubtedly informed you, this is the Baldusian Annex. If you continue up the hill, you'll arrive on the doorstep of Phenomenon. But I think we've explored enough for one day. We can take you there another time. Inside with you then. Cutscene. Oh, spiral. I'm back, and I've brought Jacobi and Raha with me. Oh, you were right about the ship then. Hello, Raha. Nice to see you again. And it's a pleasure to finally meet you, Jacobi. I've heard many a tale of your exploits. You might want your jacket. Ojika? Ojika Shinjika! It's been an age! Allow me to introduce Ojika Sunjika, Administration Officer for the students at Baldessian. He oversees the day-to-day business of the Annex. The champion of Eorzea has featured prominently in Kral and Graha's reports. So for me, this is akin to seeing a fabled hero come to life. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. This place is like a second home for the students. The Isle of Val served as our main headquarters, of course, but we often had occasion to visit Charlian. Whether to make use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. And the annex was built to provide lodgings for our members while we engaged in such activities. Ever since our former headquarters, along with the isle itself, vanished, the annex has served as our base of operations. And yet it feels so empty. With so many lost to us, our organization is a shell of its former self. The day will come when we will see the students rise again. Yeah, Kryl. But first, we must ensure that the Telophoroi fall. Yeah. Through that door on the left there is the main hall, where we can discuss our options moving forward. Once everyone arrives, that is, you probably have time to rest before our discussions begin in earnest. I've had private quarters prepared for you in the Undrun, so please, feel free to make yourself at home. Oh, the nap rooms. Perfect for an afternoon doze. Oh, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. The chambers are quite well appointed. Far more so than some cheap roadside inn, you may be assured. It was simply that we were often so busy with the research, or exhausted from journeys abroad, but we'd slip into the Undrun just to steal a few winks. And thus they became known amongst the students as nap rooms, even if many such naps might last well into the following morning. I'm betting you're all inveterate insomniacs. Say the word and I'll be happy to show you to your chamber. Hopefully the others won't be too long in coming. I'll wait for you all in the main hall. Okay. Slender. I'm gonna get my crafters back up. I can't get my stuff right now. There's the graph. Do you have papers pasted on the walls of your room? It was not unusual for the occupants to pin up notes or documents and such and then forget to take them when they went on every way. Sometimes it was quite deliberate, though. You might see complaints addressed to other members, or a thank you card for the engrossing literature someone left behind. Aww. I love traditions that I should know better than to dwell upon. If we are to create a future for the students of Baldessian and so many others, we must look to the days ahead. Alright. Super serious. I don't know why. I've done something. That's okay. We did. That looks like a weird mix of Ice Heart and Titania. Giant map. I know. Okay, actually talk to Cryo. Getting refreshed and alert. Our colleagues should be wandering in soon, so I suggest we stay here and wait for them to join us. Oh, I didn't actually go to one of the rooms. Whoops. Hopefully I can do that later.
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
It's fine, OMG. We're all here now.
Let's get down to business then, shall we?
To defeat the Huns.
Come what may, we must prevent the Telophoroi's plans from coming to fruition. At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal. The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Charlian, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum. As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy. The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Charlian focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it. And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois.
Best defense is good offense.
Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous.
Am I better
Even
value
more
now?
concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, he had simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
I don't know, that's really weird.
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve.
On it.
Our future may depend on it.
Okay, Cryo.
As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian.
Okay.
Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth.
Makes sense you'd collect echo bearers then.
Compared to our more isolationist Charlian colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown. The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nidana, an alchemist residing in distant Favnair. Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower, and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal.
That is extremely far away. Have we been to Thavner yet?
Is the game still way louder than I am?
In response to this
I can
threat,
talk louder.
the Satrap of Radzat-Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
Oh dear. The spire's full of people.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts.
Science?
It is possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
Science?
They do, in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
Oh, hey, that's me.
Assuming
I
we
am
divide
that.
our forces to pursue both of Krah's lines of inquiry, then having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice. But the investigation in Sharlayan is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnarian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
Yes, it is quite the quandary.
Okay, but they definitely need
Though
someone with
it
the
is a
echo.
great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts.
Teleportation exists for a reason.
You are indeed our champion. As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision. Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned.
Ethan.
As for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Sharlayan. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
Yeah.
And thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
No.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
You're also a student. Know about this.
Alize and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking.
Of course, the more the merrier.
Right. The rest of us will make the journey to Thavnair. Thoughts? Objections?
Thoughts, comments, questions,
I
concerns?
passed through Thavnair on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request. Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete.
Yes,
May
ma'am.
our investigations prove fruitful.
All right. So, I have better gear than that shirt because I've been getting so much poetics. Let's just quick double check. Yep, 5:30. 5:30. 5:30, and no one else is in the 80s yet, so me. Oh, black mages. 500. Augmented. Oh, it's kind of cool looking though. Alright. Let's see. Music. Oh, that's just a cool weapon. Look at that. It's got a little scally body. It's not quite a dragon, not quite a barb. looks cool. Actually, let me do this thing. It'll be easier to examine it. Yeah, I like that. Let's see what outfit won't totally wreck that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, the earring messes with your eye levels, but it gives you good stats. Yeah, set. Glamours. Glamours are important. I'm only half clowning. I want to not apply that little grumpy mage outfit. My white mage. I kind of like this shirt a bit. I don't know. We'll leave it be for now. Unbreaker can keep turning in the questies. The process by which forum members are elected is fair and equitable. Neither wealth nor social standing offers any advantages to a prospective candidate. But fairly elected or not, Master Matoya still found them all to be insufferable. Oh no, I trust her a lot. That's not great news. I still don't understand how the vote could be unanimous. What could possibly convince them all to turn their backs on Eorzea? Oh, no, I already talked to you. But no. The forum is intent on concealing its intentions, and a cursory investigation will avail us little, I suspect. We will need to dig deeper, and with the greatest of care. Yes, the face tanks are here. Our tour of the city was a pleasant distraction. I feel more than ready now to tackle the challenges of the day. You are a puppy. Cat pup? Kitter pupper? I don't know. Okay, Cryo. An unsettling change has come over Charlian, but together we will divine the underlying cause for the forum's callousness. Listen. As I mentioned before, however, questioning the councillors directly is a fruitless endeavour. They seem to have already come to a consensus as to what and how little they are willing to divulge. That seems weird. Which is why I began scouring Charlian's archive of historical records for any hint of a connection to the final days. Suffice it to say that progress has been slow. There are only so many dusty pages one can skim in a day. But now that I have this band of willing and reinforcements, the search should proceed all the swifter. Let us reconvene outside Numenon, shall we? Oh, oops. Exit the annex to the right, and you'll find the archives on the western edge of the woods. That's not going to lock me out from going with the others, is it? Because I'm really more worried about people actively dying from lunar messes. So it's back to Thavner. Had I known earlier, I would have considered more suitable attire. I am going to melt in this outfit. Though I have read much on the subject of Rad's Athan, this visit shall be my first. 'Twill be interesting to see how the Hanish mean to contend with the Tower, different as their magical and technological disciplines are. I have Kral's instructions in hand. If you're ready to set out, then so are we. Having been to Thavner before, I can travel by Aetherite. But what of the rest of you? Another sea voyage would waste time we do not have. Good question. Kral was of the same mind, and has already secured the aid of the good folk of the Confluence. We'll take ourselves there. The Confluence, thou sayest. What's wrong, Ray? I'm afraid so, my friend. What's wrong?
Thou wilt recall the hunt for Iceheart, unto whose sanctuary we delivered thee owing to the knowledge of our comrade Moonbreather. Moonbreather was an authority on aetherology, a field of study she did embark upon in pursuit of her parents' example. Both are authorities in their own right, and both are researchers at the Confluence. Ah, haven't you gone to see them yet?
No. Too many feelings.
I attempted to do so earlier, but to my shame my courage failed me at the last. As it hath the many times I thought to reach out to them after sending that fateful letter. Neither time nor introspection have revealed unto me the words I should speak, and thus have I kept my silence.
Uber.
Whether you come with us or no is your choice and yours alone. If it is too difficult, we'll manage. Thou art kind to say so, but I have no intention of forsaking our cause. I shall go to the Confluence, and I shall face that which hath long been overdue. If that's settled, then let us be off. When we arrive, we should look for a researcher named Kite.
Kit? Is it Kite or Kit? Also, did I fix the volume issue? Chat? Alright. Boop. And even. Let's get in. Ta. Oop, ad's gonna start soon. Yeah. I can run while I move my booty. Hunt for specimens. Stop now. Boing! Around this building? Oh no, darling. Inside the building? The Confluence. Oh, when Brit is close, I would have expected different colors on these all. But I guess greenies. Cute greenies, alright. Which way do I call you? Alright, volume is fine. However, ad break's about to happen. So I'm going to get more water while it runs. Okay. Oh wait, I should actually poop this button too. Ah. Success. Being a huge klutz. Ouch. Owie. Smashed my toes. Oh, yeah. Okay. And that is a me. Now my toes. Youch. I know. I bumped everything around now. Oh god. Alright. Yeah, okay. Ah, there. Ah, there. Come to me, hippo. What if I just streamed one day with just like hippo, hippo, hippo? Bunk. Okay. Buttles. Right, back from the ad is the wee. Yeah, garbage can go in the garbage. Okay. Hello, Kate. Kate. Talk to me. Did someone say their name? Well now, this is rather a lot of stern faces. Are my library books overdue again? Not to our knowledge. We're associates of Krile, the students of Baldushian. We seek passage to Thavnir, and understand that you can assist us. Oh, the test subjects! Welcome! Test subjects. That's what I just said, Thancred. Oh, you hadn't heard. Well then, allow me to explain. So in order to travel to an aetheryte, you ordinarily need to be attuned to it beforehand. Otherwise, you can't use it as a beacon to seek out while you're a mess of aether hurtling along the life stream. Yes. An inconvenient but incontrovertible limitation of aetheryte teleportation. But what if I were to tell you that there's a way to travel to an aetheryte without being attuned to it? A way to teleport instantly to places you've never been. What's the cost? For long years we've laboured to make such travel possible. And we've finally done it. We've created a new kind of aetheryte that doesn't require attunement. Truly, that changes everything. Well, my language may have been a bit misleading. The user need not attune to these aetherites, but the aetherites themselves must have been pre-attuned to each other, thereby facilitating travel between the 2 points. Okay. But it just so happens that of our first test pair of aetherites, one has been installed here in Sharlayan, and the other one in Yedlimard, a port town in Thavnir. Nice. As you may know, our nation has long maintained strong ties with Radzat-Han, and indeed we owe much of this breakthrough to the contributions of their alchemists. Okay. So, to sum up, we're to test these aetherites. How fortuitous for you. I should mention that an accident has impaired my ability to channel aether. Will this be a problem? Not at all. As a matter of fact, you might say these aetherites were made for people like your good self. The magics imbued within would whisk you away without any effort on your part. Oh my. A veritable dream come true. And far be it from me to worry about such things, but do we have permission to make use of your shiny new invention? The only permission required is yours. So, assuming you're willing, we're all set.
come as a surprise, but we actually struggle to find test subjects. Most people seem to have an unreasonable fear of their souls, gradually disintegrating as they drift helplessly in the live stream, in the statistically unlikely event that something goes awry. You're really bad at being comforting. But it's plain that you aren't most people. Mistress Trial truly knows how to pick 'em. Okie dokie. If I might change the subject, our Master Wolfson and Mistress Bluira are not present today. Oh, you didn't hear? They've recently resigned their posts. Their expertise was needed elsewhere. What? A large-scale project helmed by the Forum itself, as I understand, but I'm not privy to the details. I see. Any other questions? No? Then let's get going before you change your minds. Please see to your preparations and head outside to the Aetherite Plaza. I'll be along shortly. Alright. In the mad science. Hopefully this will be less emotionally jarring than I'm assured it will be than Shadowbringers, where I went for the thing I thought would be less. Ooh, what's up? Oh, maybe that's my soup. My wifey brought me soup. Thank you, wifey. Soup. Oh no. Crazy. And somehow I'm eating cat fur again. Kitty cat. Alrighty. Let's go do a thing. Jay? The words unsaid yet weigh heavy on my heart. I shall devote mine all to our task in Thavnair. Given my experience with teleportation, I'd be lying if I said I didn't have reservations, but I will trust in Cryle. I shall teleport the tried and trusted way. Good luck. Kinda sad he doesn't immediately bamf off. Awaiting.
Right, we're all set. Just the four of you, was it?
Yep.
3. I'm already attuned to the crystal in Thavnair.
You are? Oh, I would have preferred more test subjects. Oh, well, never mind. If our 3 travelers could line up here, please.
Alrighty. Lining up. Just run away. Awkward.
Yes, right there is fine. Take a deep breath, and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether.
Okay. Way too much like a detonator. Oop. Here we go.
Oh, and one last thing.
Mm-hmm.
You might experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness. Good luck!
Thanks for the warning.
What?
Thancred panics. Oriange just goes, ugh. Classic. You discover a new location.
You get a bunch of XP. Right, decent little kick of it. Flying through the ether. Hopefully they don't miss. Charlian. Looks like they didn't miss.
Thavnir, home to city-state Rads at Han. Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty, this Isle of Plenty served as the battleground for a conflict between two peoples.
Which peoples?
Their cultures bled into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy.
So they merged. Good.
Once solidified as a single nation, an adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay. For a time.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Now across this vibrant isle creeps a fog of malice. What choice do you have?
Aether sickness.
What chance?
Pomp.
Against such an insidious foe.
Many chances. Also, everything is so pretty and colorful. I like it. Exciting. Fetal position. This is really faster than like getting as close as we could with
Seen
either
fairer faces after a bout of bad shellfish.
Yeah. We're a mess.
Let me bring you something to drink. That should help settle your bellies.
Tea. Ginger tea. Or broth.
There was a note with Kryle's instructions.
Yeah.
Don't let Estinian roam the markets alone. He's alarmingly bad with coin.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, it. Come on. I have a mission. Protect Estinian from being a ding-dong. Let's go.
You managed to will yourself to your feet, but given your condition, will you be able to reach Estinian in time?
I mean, first things first. We are tuning to this. Ooh. Estinian.
You there need 3 drinks, something that helps with aether sickness. By the Manosia, a traveler. Greetings. Greetings and welcome. You're wise, good sir, to come to me. My special amrelossi, made with only the finest and freshest ingredients, is famed for calming unruly bellies.
By way of a warm welcome to Thavnir, I'm pleased to offer it to you for the low, low price of 19,800 gil. But not 1, not 2, but 3 bottles. A bargain amongst bargains. No. Price is high road robbery, and you want to say as much to Estinian, but you realize any words of warning you cry out would be accompanied by your last meal. You must stand before Estinian and, using gestures, deny that the deal is fair. I can't stand up there. Deny. No. Kneecaps.
I thought you could barely stand. What do you need to tell me that's so urgent?
That you are bad with money, sir.
Wait, I shouldn't buy the lassie. This merchant is swindling me.
Mm-hmm. Good job. Oh!
It's a sincere apology, sir, but I appear to have my prices confused. It's actually 1,890 gil for the 3 bottles of lassie. That confusion would have been quite costly for both of us.
Very well, then your coin. No. Pretty sure that's still super overpriced.
Yeah, a bottle for each of you. Take them to the others and get some rest.
19,000. Oh, okay. 1,800. I guess that's 600 per bottle of lassie. That's some overkill, yo. Oh well. Thanks.
I'll be back after I've explored the town.
Just don't buy anything. Apparently have gullible written on your face. Hello, Thancred.
A teensy-weensy touch, she says. Not even my hardest night's drinking comes close.
Real Special armor lassie. Thank you. Have a drink. Lassie is great.
Praise be to the 12. My stomach doth loosen its death grip. My heartfelt thanks to thee, Endestinian, and to the fine fruits of this land.
You go down, Gerd.
You were in time. Excellent. You spared us Tataru's wrath.
Tataru's wrath. Tataru's wrath. I should probably have used one. I don't have one.
Sweet, sweet release. If you haven't already, you should have yours too. Right, I'm ready to get on with it. That lassie truly worked wonders. Back on your feet, I see.
Yeah.
Thy hair.
What'd you do, Stinian?
I bound it. 'Tis the most I could do against this heat, short of shedding my armor. May I ask where you got the cord for it? A local vendor. The man said it's a Thavnarian weave. Tough and not easily unraveled.
How much did you pay for it?
And how much did it cost? 9,400 gil. A steal, I was told. 'Tis nothing fancy, but I've always valued function over form. Ah, that's incredible. I dare say not even Alphino could hold a candle to you.
Are all Hannish merchants so unscrupulous, or is it? It's not uncommon for merchants to set the prices high, but doesn't it seem excessive here? Is it because they're isolated?
I'm inclined to agree with thine assessment. It doth seem excessive, unusually so. Claiming Thavnera as its dominion, the nation of Radzatan hath long thrived as a hub of commerce. In the beginning, there were the Aka Sodara, a Batanga tribe indigenous to this nation. Over time, they came to be joined by other races, and through their intermingling, a culture rich and distinct did emerge. From alchemy to textiles, the products of Hannish culture have come to be celebrated and coveted the world over. A development only aided by the nation's prime location as a waypoint betwixt east and west. All of this hath combined to make a trading power of Radzatan, yet such a status cannot be taken for granted. Nay, it must needs be maintained through judicious governance and stringent regulation. So what happened? Neither of which I see any evidence, given that merchants at a gateway town are free to fleece hapless travellers, and tarnish the reputation of the nation at large. Uh-oh, something's wrong. Just so. That opportunistic pricing is rampant doth suggest that oversight is much weakened, or mayhap that the people have fallen upon hard times. Whatever the truth may be, it would be prudent to ascertain the current state of affairs. Prudent and practical, aye. We've not to lose by learning more. So ere we seek out Kryle's acquaintance, shall we see what information we can gather here in Yedlamad? Something wrong. Excellent. We didn't exactly get off to a flying start, but we'll make up for it. Lossy. Let's see, that has to take. Oh, ding. Debt and vitality. Alright. Be thou assured that I am quite recovered. Lassie is truly a boon for unruly stomachs. Yeah, yogurt. Is it truly so amusing to see my hair bound? 'Tis how I used to wear it. A functional fashion.
Beep-a-wunk! Beep! Hello!
Starlight_Blaze just followed.
Thank you for following, Starlight Blaze. I stream mostly this game, but also sometimes art. And hopefully eventually other things too, but I'm distractible. Anyway,
Perhaps you were confused by how you found me following Nidhogg's demise, and had fallen loose after the chirurgeons removed me from my armor and put me to bed. I simply decided to leave it that way for a time, seeing as I would not don the Azure Dragoon's helm again.
Okay, Stinian. I hear you.
His stomach behaving once more, Thancred is ready to get to work. Right. Let us split up and make inquiries in town. Jacobi, the pier is yours. Once we have learned what we can, we I can talk. Once we have learned what we can, we regroup by the Aetherite, off-putting though the mere sight of it may be.
Well, let's attune to it, so things aren't dead. Yo. Boing. Junk manga. What do you sell? Chaos. Disciples of Magic. Okay, so 515 so we're standard here. Oh, might as well activate the Gemstone Trader so they'll stop popping up on my map.
Welcome, traveller. That's right, we're open for business again. Can't sit wallowing when there's sales to be made, am I right? So, got any bi-coloured gemstones you're willing to part with?
Okay. Stuff. Ingredients. Yep, just ingredients. Good to know. Alright, I got the docks. Don't miss! I missed. Oh, it's dry there anyway. Crate of fruit. Interacting. I'm examine. Crate is laden with fruits, but they're on the verge of spoiling as if they've been left too long. Uh-oh. Kefiraz.
Well, nah, if it isn't a traveller, they're a rare sight in these unsettled times. People have been giving us a wide berth since that accursed tower suddenly appeared on Northern Air. If it just stood there and loomed ominously, perhaps things would be fine after a fashion. But no, it had to spawn hell, fell fiends as well. We still have our lives thanks to the Radiant Host. What business is as good as dead? What become of us only the gods know.
Got you. Yeah, it's a problem. Yeah. Trading cities and places need trade to survive. In general, most economies do better not as closed. My understanding of things. Let's see, what do we see? Big empty berths? Many berths? Gazing out from the pier, you spy boats moored off nearby isles with the silhouettes of larger seafaring vessels farther away. So they're there. Compared to other ports you have visited in the past, there appears to be very little activity. What's your problem? Hello? Ginalil? Hello? What am I doing? Oh, recording my sales. Still do it daily out of habit, though I don't know why I bother. Hardly sell anything these days. Business has never been this terrible. But I suppose things could be even worse. I could have a consortium to keep afloat like Kulzal. I don't envy his position. Better to be alone with my little operation, I've come to realize. You're a traveller by the looks of you. If you have a moment, perhaps you could pay Kulzal a visit. He'd be glad for tidings from abroad. Like as not, you'll find him at the Saltwind Sails, the Harbour Guild building across the water from here. I do. Boing. To the water. Oh, I say, are there ether something? There are ether currents here. I forgot to check in Charlian. Guild staff. What do you expect me to do? Talk. Talk, talk, talk. Tickety tock, tick tock.
The Dalmaskins aren't coming, but we already have everything they ordered. What are we supposed to do with it?
I can bother them, I know them. I don't know, but yelling at me isn't going to help. All I know is that their plans have changed, and that's that. Look, you must have known this might happen. The Empire is at war with itself, and the provinces are in chaos. And then there's the tower, sitting on our doorstep, spitting out monstrosities. The city has its defenses, but we've been afforded no protection out here. We can't blame foreigners for not wanting to take the risk.
But this will be an enormous loss. All right. Forget about the Dalmaskins. Surely some ships are still coming. We have fresh produce, handicrafts, medicines, all the perennial Hanish favorites. Our consortium works closely with merchants and artisans to supply only the finest wares. Quality is guaranteed.
I know all these things, Kulzal. I do. Which is why I regret to say I have nothing for you. All voyages have been cancelled or indefinitely postponed. And you are? Interfering Nalafel.
Wait, you're a foreigner, are you not? A merchant? Please, tell me you're a merchant.
Sorry, no.
I see. That's a shame. I'm sorry, but we're discussing important matters. If you need something, please talk to one of the others.
But I need to talk to you.
Excuse me.
Ruh-roh, phone going off. Time has passed.
But my name is Matsya, and I'm here to see Kulzal.
Why are you so shy? I help you.
Oh, seems he's busy. We'll come back later then.
No, talk to him now. He's desperate. And unobservant. I'm gonna talk with the adorable elephant person. Where you go? Where you go? Oh, you go there. Okay. Hello.
Yes, can I help you? remember seeing you back in the guild. You wanted to speak with Kolzal too, didn't you? I'm Motzia, a fisherman of Hukyali, a nearby village. I sell my catch to Kolzal, who offers it to foreign merchants, but he hasn't bought anything for a while now.
I'll buy it.
I heard the consortium had been struggling. I became worried and decided to come and see him. Just as soon as he's free, anyway. He's a hard-working man, and I dare not disturb him.
Thank you for gloves.
If I may ask, what is it that you do?
Help people?
Adventurer, you say? You travel the world helping people.
Mm-hmm.
And that must mean you're great at dealing with strangers. Please, won't you teach me to be like you? Oh no! Sweet muffin. You see, I brought some fresh fish with me. A portion I couldn't preserve, and I want to sell them. Problem is, I'm terrible with people. I've only ever dealt with Kolzal, and I can't talk to customers without getting my trunk in a twist. So please, as silly as it might sound, will you not peddle the fish in my stead and show me how it's done?
I can try. Can I pop into Culinarian for this?
If you're willing, please let me know and we can begin at once.
I really feel like I have to be doing this quest as a Culinarian. The events to follow cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending Duty Finder registrations. I have no Duty Finder registrations. Ads 27 minutes out. We should be alright.
You do it then. Show me how to deal with customers. I'm in your debt. Right, please try peddling my fish too. Shall we say 3 people here in Yedlimad. I'll observe you and learn.
Matzia is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Matzia behind by entering a different area, or by speaking with him and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have Matzia join you again, return and speak with him at the original location. Alright, this again? Oh, it says this way. Ooh, don't fall off. I fell off! Oh, bollocks. There's no ladder. Pay attention, me. Ladders is important. Boing, boing. Right. Don't miss the duck. Yay! Don't miss the duck. Yay!
Marina.
Are you also a fisher? I feel really, really silly.
To travel to unfamiliar places and speak with unfamiliar peoples. Your conversational skills must be astounding.
No, I'm gremlin. Okay, what are my gremlin options here? Hmm? Yes. Greetings, friend. How fare you of late?
Greetings to you so. Sigh. I suppose I'm well enough given the circumstance. Things have settled down somewhat, but it was utter chaos when that tower first appeared. Everyone grabbing whatever they could, trampling over each other to get to the city. Many remained there for now, but I could not stay away. I had to come back, continue with my life, such as it is.
Alright.
Whether or not it was the right choice, only time will tell.
No place like home, but don't do anything dangerous, eh?
Oh, trust me, I don't. I make sure to keep well clear of the tower, and when more monsters emerge from it, I heed the Radiant Host's instructions.
Good.
I hope they deal with it soon so we can get back to our normal lives. The days when you could earn as much as you gave and tuck into a meal satisfied that you did good work.
Speaking of meals, why not have some fresh fish today?
Fresh fish you say? Oh, you're a fishmonger! When you beat me like that, how can I not bite? Very well, give me some of your fish. Thank you for your custom. The catch of the day is shallows cod. Delectable stewed in coconut milk or baked with a sprinkle of salt.
You succeed in making a sale. My customer service experience is useful. Oh, retail. I don't miss you. We're just gonna keep going this way to get back to Shoal. Oh good, there's some stairs past this boat. I don't need to make it go around. Can't get up over there though. I have to go up this way. The coffee is beginning to catch up with me. My neighbor's chickens are losing it. Nashreen. A hawker, are you? Do you sell fruit by chance? If so, I want to buy some amra. Let's say a dozen. They don't need to be export quality. What do you need so many amra for? Why, for eating, of course. It may seem like a lot, but of late I go through that much in no time at all. I'm a stock taker by trade, but with no vessels coming in these days, the wares are beginning to pile up. By the same token, nothing is coming in from overseas. But not a day goes by that someone doesn't come asking when the next shipment is arriving for this and that and this and that. All of it wears me down, and I find myself feeling constantly hungry. I know how you feel. Thank you. A pity you don't sell fruit, but I enjoyed our little chat. Took my mind off my troubles for a moment. Shoot. I misread. Never mind. Nothing else, you left her with a positive impression. Let's move on to the north side of town, shall we? Oh, I can't talk to her again. Pretty sure she needs protein now. Gotta balance out all that fruit. I ate that much fruit. I'd be so sick. Uh-oh, Stinian's up there. Please don't get gold again, Stinian. Otter is gonna be so ticked with us. Hello. Good boy. Listen. Oh dear. Hello, Oriange. Say hi to Matsia. 'Tis a storehouse like any other at first glance, yet in contrast to its scale, there is a distinct lack of activity. Yep. Okay. You don't want to talk to Matsia. Fine. Pajama. Talk to you. What is it? If you don't mind, I'm rather busy. Oh god, my stomach. Ugh. Sickness, no, nothing so unusual. In my hurry to get back to work, I just ate a little too quickly. You should take it easier, eat more slowly, and savor your food. Would that I could, but I can't afford to be idle. Like as not, circumstances will surely get worse before they get better. So I'm working as hard as I can while I still can, the better to be prepared. How do you intend to prepare? By stockpiling supplies. For that I need to earn coins so I can buy food, medicine, what have you. Buy some fish for your supplies. They're fresh caught. Or do we have anything suitable, Matsia? Yeah. We do some dried products too. Lavinarian cucumber and puff pie fish. They're the last of the batch, so if you're interested, you can have them for a discount. Truly? By all means, I'll take them all! Nice. You succeed in making a sale. 2 out of 3. Remembered what I told you earlier, that I preserve what I catch, which serves to show the importance of being attentive. Yeah. Thank you so much for your demonstration. It was a truly eye-opening experience. Come, let us return to the pier. Bling. Hello, Stinian. No more buying random things, okay? What is it you said? I only managed to do 1 out of 3, I think. One pair of streamers I watched go through this sold 0 out of 3 fish, and they blamed every subsequent bad thing that happened in the story on their inept attempts at selling fish. You just have to listen to people and follow their cues. The one lady, I guess I could have been a little more pushy. But, like, it would have been a really pushy sale, and I would have felt like a jerk. Thank you so much for showing me how to talk to customers. You managed to sell to 2 of the 3 people you approached. Adventurers do indeed have great conversational skills. Watching you at work was very enlightening. By applying the lessons I've learned, I hope to one day peddle as well as you. I'll try. Be good, Mr. Elephant. Still, there's only so much I can do alone. I hope that things will return to normal for Kozol soon. No, friend. I thought I heard a familiar voice, and who should it be but Marzia? Kozol, oh, have you finished your business at the guild? So you were there too. Forgive me. Try as I might, I can't find any buyers. With no ships coming in and hardly any going out, there simply aren't any options at this rate. So, you can't buy my fish anymore? I'm sorry, Marzia, I truly am. But for now, you must peddle your own goods. Well, but myself, I can't. Yeah, you can. I want to help you, I do. But as it stands, I can barely help myself. I've poured my all into the consortium, and I'll be damned if I let it fall apart. I've friends and families depending on me, and I won't fail them. The sisters is my witness. Kozol. Oh, Marzia. You're not to worry. I'm using what I've learned from you. I'm sure I'll manage somehow. Well, I'd best return to my village. My thanks again, and please take care on the road. Oh, bud. There's quests here. Alright now. Mind story question me. Bogish. I do occasionally succeed at that. Boing. There you are. Gotten over the aether sickness, have you? Mayhap owing to the island's small size, the tower's impact upon the people's lives doth appear more pronounced here than in Eorzea. Yep. I see you've been busy. Managed to learn a tidbit or 2, I trust? Yeah, lots of things. I see. We also heard the towers affecting many locals' livelihoods, but to think it would be to such an extent. But another notable, if not wholly unexpected discovery, disappearances and kidnappings are disturbingly commonplace. As before, the culprits are almost certainly tempered Imperial soldiers. And as before, they mean to use the faith of their hapless thralls to call forth a lunar primal. Business as usual for the Telopheroi. Business as usual for the jerk butts. Let's call them what they are. Just jerky butts.
Helping a struggling fisherman you've only just met peddle his catch, yeah? You would do something like that. Mayhap owing... Yeah, okay. He says the same thing.
Stinian.
Judging by his furrowed brow, something important has occurred to Estinian.
Oh, me noggin.
That Matsya fellow you were helping, he's Arka Sadara, is he not? Apparently it is almost exclusively his people that are being kidnapped. Should he be traveling alone? No. If summoning is this perpetrator's aim, it doth stand to reason that Arka Sodara would be their primary targets. For it is the faith of their ancestors which prevaileth in this land, and many are devout adherents still. We'd better go after him. Akyali lies to the west, as I recall. The same direction as Kral's acquaintance, incidentally. It's settled then. Keep your eyes peeled while we make for the village.
Natsya, you better be okay. He doesn't get smushed into one of those creepy creeper towers, does he? That would be really freaking depressing. Please do not get squished into a creepy tower. Ah, what's this? Oh, Chocobo Keep. Alright, I talked to you. Thank you. You can't take me anywhere yet. Okay. Destination. 4 nuggets. Please tell me I got here before Matsya. Before Matsya. Before Matsya. You don't see Matsya nearby, but the elevated ground up ahead may provide a better vantage point. Oh, that thing. Yeah. Okay. Ickable. Belching. Giant elephants. Okay. Yeah, there's East Fulcrum. Oh, crazy.
You do not see Matsya here either. No, leave me alone, help, somebody help!
Matsya's voice, and it came from the north. Can I go up this? I cannot go up this. I can go up this! Most direct route is a go. Going up. Hey now.
Oh, where did they go? Why are you here?
Rescued you.
I see you found him in time.
Yep. Your people are being targeted.
Well, you and your friends came to look for me. I don't know how to thank you. On the way home, I took a moment to stop and rest. Think about what to do about, well, everything. And then those men came. Kidnappers. We'd heard the Arka Sadara were being targeted. Surely you have as well. Perhaps it's best if you took refuge in the city.
We've got a family.
We've considered it, me and the others. But fishing is all we know. The ocean is all we have. I see. That's your decision to make, but you should take care not to travel alone.
I think they'd target a group of them too, Guy. Grid, and they're just fisher folk.
A question, if I may. "'Tis our understanding that strange fiends have emerged from the tower. What canst thou tell us of these beings?" "Not much, I'm afraid. I have no idea what they are. But I've heard that some bear an unsettling resemblance to our divinities."
Yeah, that's a problem.
For that reason, some have taken to calling the tower Zot. House of Divinities in the old tongue, it means. But they're not true divinities. They're monstrous imitations that bring only death.
That is true.
To have one's faith so twisted is a grievous indignity, and full justified art thou in thine outrage. Know that 'tis for no other purpose but to neutralize the tower that we have journeyed to this land. In time we may be forced to contend with these false gods, and thus we would learn all we may about them. Wilt thou not tell us of thy divinities and their true nature? You've come all this way to save us? Really? To think I had you peddling fish.
Yeah, that's fine. Small things in life matter too.
But to answer your question, yes, of course. We would gladly tell you about our gods. We, I say, because I'm a terrible storyteller, and I'd ask my fellow villagers to do it. So please come to our village. We're good gods-fearing folk, all of us, and we'd be honoured to share our knowledge, and fish. What sayest thou? Shall we pay visit to Achiali?
Obviously.
Wonderful. Just follow the road west and down the hill. You can't miss it.
You come with us. Excuse me, you must be safe. Keep Mr. Lolliphant safe.
Hey.
Oh no.
So, 'tis the simulacra of Thavnarian gods that are being summoned. If any doubt existed before, there can be none now. The kidnapped Hanish are imprisoned in the tower. I pray that we will be able to save them.
We haven't figured out any of the other towers yet, have we? Though indeed saving them will mean confronting their false gods, like as not. As you said, we do well to study their religion, its traditions. To Achiali. Knowledge needed. Knowledge very much needed. Alright, we've got an ad coming in 5 minutes. Let me run my butt over to Achiali. And then run an ad. Oh, McLeod can't make it. Oh, is this Achiali? No, it's not. What is this? What's this then? Bana. Okay. Go and jump off a cliff? Yeah, go and jump off a cliff. Ah, you've got little ears to match your carbuncle. That's really cute. Good job, Mr. Kitty. Alright, it's Matzia's home. And I've really got to wee. So, we're going to poop the button, poop the thingy, run for the potty. We'll be back. see. I'll beat the ad break. I can eat some chippies. Oops, that shouldn't. There's gonna be too much noise with all else that's going on. Studio mode. Transition. Studio mode. One book. I return! Thank you for sitting through the ad, anyone who did. It helps me do things. It might even pay for my FF sub so I can keep streaming FF. We'll see. I think like currently this month I've made enough to pay for my FF sub and that's it. It's alright. Streaming is fun, so it's an interesting thing. This village is so cute. Very like Thai vibing. Like it. Alright, hello Mattia. What you got for me today?
Welcome to Okyoli, my friend. The name means white beach. And there's much here save that. Please make yourself at home. Your companions have already begun talking to everyone. Feel free to show yourself around and do the same.
Oh, it's an alarm. Time has passed. Hello, Janice Phoenix. Thank you for coming in. I've moved on. I'm on an island with elephant people. You can't play elephant people. I'm kind of salty about that. We've got 2 types of kitty people players can be, but you can't be an elephant. I just want to be this big elephant.
Any one of us can tell you about our gods, but you could do worse than to start with Kanga and old Hasveda. They're free at the moment as it happens.
Kanga? Kanga. Kanga.
You wish to know about our gods? What a curious visitor you are. Most want fish. In any case, I'm happy to oblige. I don't know how it is whence you hail, but our isle is home to many gods. They can be divided into 2 groups. The Manusya, beings of wisdom who assume the form of men, and the Murga, beings of might who assume the form of beasts. Together they are divinities, their forms and personalities many and varied. Some are kind and gentle, others stern and temperamental, just like we mortals can be. All are possessed of great insight and experience, and by heeding their teachings we strive to be better people and live better lives.
Okie dokie. Fairly Hinduish. Hello, Stinian.
Mark you that platform out on the water. Some manner of shrine, perhaps.
Lamp shading? Asveda.
Interested in learning about our gods, you say? Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Prick up your ears then and listen.
Yes, sir. Tell me things.
In ancient times, the Manusya and the Murga, deities who look like men and beasts respectively, were locked in conflict. Eventually, seeking the wisdom of the Manusya, the Murga cast aside their own heads and took up those of their foes. Likewise, the Manusya coveted the might of the Murga, and so they too resolved to trade heads. Thus were born no gods possessed of both might and wisdom, and they ushered in an age of harmony between the 2 factions. From then on, as a sign of their esteem for one another, the Manusya have worn animal faces and the Murga the limbs of men.
Okay. Okay. Matsya. Ooh, cannot run under the dock. It is a lie.
There you are. Learned a thing or 2 about our gods, I trust.
Yep.
While you were off talking to the others, I remembered something that may be of interest. If you could let your friends know, I'll go and fetch it from my home at once.
Friends, Matia got a thing. Me, knee high on all of these. Except for Matia, because Matia has itty bitty legs.
Apologies for the wait. I wish to show you this hanging scroll, which depicts 3 of our most revered deities. By all means, we should like to see it. They are Manusia. You heard about them already, yes? 3 sisters. The center one is the eldest, Cinderuva, the goddess of wisdom. For this alchemists hold her in the highest. To her right is the middle sister, Sandaruva. As a goddess of wealth, she counts many traders among her followers. And on the left is Minduruva, the youngest sibling. She presides over the crafts and so is beloved by weavers.
Wait, so we've got Cinderuva, Sandaruva, Minduruva. Okay, Sin, San, Min.
Though each is worshipped for different reasons, the sisters are usually portrayed together in these works, which people keep in their homes for good fortune.
I assume this is the primal we shall be fighting.
In like fashion, the Manusia, the deities of Eorzea, preside over myriad aspects of life. And what of the Murga, if I may ask? Murga hold power over nature. In ages past, they were revered as guardian deities in times of conflict. If you have occasion to visit our temples and ruins, you'll find their images there. Among them is a god who possesses a Kaja's head, and he is venerated as the progenitor of the Arkasodara. And then there are dragons. They occupy a special place in our history.
Really? Dragons?
You worship dragons too? It is said that an ancestor of the satrap, that's the ruler of Radzatan, forged a covenant with a dragon divinity in ancient times. This divinity has since acted as the guardian deity of the satrap. Legend holds that if ever the satrap is in need, his dragon ally will fly to his aid. Dragon ally.
We got one of those.
You claim to be a terrible storyteller, but nothing could be further from the truth.
It's true, Matia. Good job.
The passion you bear for your faith is plain to hear. I am confident that the information you've given us will serve us well in our efforts to deal with the tower.
Yep. Good lad. Good gent. Can't tell age.
That was very kind of you to say. Thank you. I will pray for your success.
Just don't get
Right, I believe it's time we sought out Kryle's acquaintance. An alchemist by the name of Nidana. Nidana? According to Kryle's notes, we're to find her at a place called the Great Work, further north along the coast.
Okay. Complete. Complete to a debt. Matia has a shine in his eyes that wasn't there before.
Did you say you're going to see Nidana? Oh, how I envy you. She's brilliant and beautiful, kind and understanding, and did I say she's beautiful? Oh, I could stare at her dainty ears and adorable trunk all day. And those eyes! When you meet her, take care you don't drown in them.
Oh, you're adorable. What the hackaroonies. Irate. I'm headed that way. East? Oh, which way is east again? Over this way. There's an 8th current around here. Push me up.
Oh yeah, it's like right over here.
Where's the... Just run around it. There it is. Excuse me, giant turtle. I'm busy. I don't need to beat you up. I need to go up. I say. You're very in my way, aren't you? Aha. Good job, Papa. I should probably travel around this Reaper. We're not going for that northeast one right now. Well, I do need to go north anyway, I guess. Sure. If we encounter it, we encounter it. If we don't encounter it, we don't encounter it. I'm not worried too much. The general proper direction to the crystal. I envy you your flight. Person I just saw zoom by. There's one like straight to the east. Nope, focus. Bud focusing. There's a tunnely thing over here. Yeah, so we're running away from that for now. Places to go, things to be. Oh my gosh, you have a Hippodron card. That's adorable. I mean, what? Oh, no. Oh dear, this look bad. White mage. Live, lady. And friends. Okay, it's voiced. Hello, I would like to live.
What happened here?
Their dress marks them as alchemists. I see no evidence of injury or poison.
Thinkest thou they but slumber?
I believe so. Whether it is by choice is another question entirely.
What happened here?
We have guests.
Hello.
You must excuse the poor welcome. Long days and longer nights have taken their toll, as you can see.
Your shirt is weirdly pixelated. Is it meant to be embroidered? Maybe.
I am Vashan, servant to the satrap. My task was, in fact, to wake these good men and women, if you will allow.
Carl?
People of the great work, I come bearing new scales.
Dragon scales?
Scales? We have new scales?
Run out of materials to research. Fall over and nap immediately. New materials to research.
Yes,
hello!
my friends. Gather round. I have them right here.
Those sure look like dragon scales. What's going on here?
Oh, happy day. Now I can continue my experiment.
Ugh.
Many thanks.
One for me.
This is weird.
Those are dragon scales.
Yes, such materials are vital to their most pressing research.
And we are fortunate to have them. Our experiments are so close to bearing fruit.
Her wallet is in her rainbow purse.
Soon we will have a talisman capable of nullifying the etheric emissions from that accursed tower. Did I say something wrong? Are you not here with Varshan? Wait, who are you people?
Cryo sent us. It came from Charlan.
Of course. You're the one Kryl sent. The warrior of light we've been waiting for.
Ah, this is a day of celebration. Praise be to Cinderova!
The winds have shifted. I feel it. The end to our toil is near.
I feel it too. My head hasn't been this clear in days.
Tell me, how did you acquire those scales?
Good question.
Curious that it concerns you so. But worry not. They were freely given by the dragon with whom our satrap has forged a lawful pact.
I need to help my wifey pawn with something, so I'm gonna run an ad and burb back. Thank you for sitting through it. Sorry. Hopefully this will mean we won't need to deal with an ad later when it's snowing. Bink. Alright, what's up? Okay. Bum, bum. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. By the way. Oh no, that's not over yet. Three, two, one. Welcome back. Yar. Beachy derbs. I made this wee buddy. My camera like cannot deal. He's so small. I want to try with the longer tentacles. Trying to finish him off. And maybe stick him on some earrings. That'd be pretty fun. Tiny friends make good earrings. Tiny earrings make good friends? No. Alright. Me small, him tall. Small, tall.
That is well. You must be quite familiar with Dragonkin, yes?
Is this their congealed blood I see on your weapon?
Speaking of dragon blood, you yourself have been infused with it, have you not? I should like to draw a file or two, if so.
Now, see here. Come along, come along. I must insist that you visit our laboratory.
Nerds! Attack of the nerds!
Cease your shoving, or so help me.
Yanja's just like, yep.
Oh dear, your poor companion. What with the new scales and your timely arrival, my colleagues are a little giddy with excitement.
Yeah, I have noticed.
No harm will come to him, I promise. Meanwhile, shall we find a quiet place to talk?
Would love this. Also, your
As
dress
you may
is
have
super
guessed,
cute.
I am Nidana, the alchemist who sent the request to your mistress Kryl. We have workshops across the nation collaborating on this research project. But it is here, at the Great Work, where I collate our results. Come with me, all of you, and I can explain the crux of the situation.
Information! That was entirely entertaining. Let me quick attune to this though. I love how epic attunement looks. Max happy. There's my gear. Could use a mend. Equip the spatial earrings for Neo. Okay. I'm just getting Reaper to 90. Not that it really matters since I can't get the special gear yet. Marsham. Pray, pay me no mind. I am here that I may be of service, nothing more. Oh, for the days when I enjoyed such fervent adoration. On this occasion, I am glad to entrust the burden of popularity to Istidian. 'Tis said that shellfish is ideal for those who have suffered blood loss. Mayhap we should have acquired some from Matsya. It's like, yep, Istidian, go be part of science. Alright, we're gonna go check on them. Just like, yep, that's fine. Allow me to thank you for answering our call. Many towers have appeared around the world, and we are grateful that you would assist us with ours. Ryan. Though Kryl herself is tied up with another investigation, Jacobi is an eminently capable substitute, and we will spare no effort to aid you. So, if I understand correctly, you seek to make talismans that can nullify etheric emissions. That would sure be handy. I'd have to worry less about everybody. Indeed we do. As you know, the tower emits vast concentrations of aether. One cannot go anywhere near it without being tempered. As such, we can only study the tower from afar, and are powerless to deal with it in any consequential way. In order to strike back, the satrap made us alchemists create enchanted talismans. Talismans that will allow our soldiers to venture into the tower, even should they lack innate protection. Could such a thing be possible? Admittedly, we are still in the midst of testing, but we are quite confident. Yo. Even prior to this,
Our people have long pursued countermeasures against the etheric corruption of primals. Of the methods tested to date, those utilizing dragon scales proved the most promising. Owing to their etheric density, the scales are highly resistant to disruptive forces. The mightier the dragon, the greater the resistance. Okay. We seek to amplify this protective property through our alchemy. Thanks to the scales provided by His Excellency, we have been able to make steady progress with the talisman. Okay. Soon we will be ready to conduct a field test, and here's where you and your blessing of light come in. We can observe without getting jacked up. Whatever it is, just leave it to me. Thank you. Lest you wonder, we ask only that you serve as an escort. I will explain in greater detail later, but you will be venturing into the tower's field of influence. Easy. And so for your own safety, I would first test how well your blessing shields you. With your permission, of course. Yeah. How? In that case, OMG and I will find other ways to make ourselves useful. Seeing as you all work to the point of collapse, I suspect you could do with more hands. And there are more nerds. More nerds for the Nerd Collective. We would be grateful for any assistance you can provide. Go forth then, nerd. If you are ready, then let us put your blessing to the proof. If you exit the Great Work and turn south, there will be a hill to the right. I will meet you at the top after seeing to some preparations. Adi.
The Mosasaurus. Indeed. Oh, it does a dancing floop.
Sounds like an unhappy puppy. My neighbor's dogs sound perturbed. I'm worried about this. I do not like perturbed puppers. I like happy puppers. We like the puppers to be happy. What's sad? Do some this way. No, I've gone a bit roundabout. Nope, wrong way, wrong way. Right way? No, this was not connected to that. It's more nerd area though. Okay. Hello nerds. Goodbye nerds. This is where we just were. There's not another door in or out. Yeah, accurate. Accurate. Okay. Okay. We've got to go uppity up. Ah. Ow. He didn't know. How do I get up there? I've just fallen into the water like a dingle dongle. Nope. No, I cannot get out there. How can I get out? I need to teleport my way to safety. I might need to teleport my safe way to safety. I done been a goober. Alright. 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 Good. Easy mode. Alright. Alright. I'll talk to the chocobo keep real quick. Alright. And then... Alright, I really gotta know what's up with that popper. It's really perturbing. Do not like.
noises. Like the happy puppy noises. Like poppers be happy. You know. So there we are. Drunken Deepa. I hope you didn't have trouble finding this place or climbing the hill. Not all are accustomed to the physical strain. I give you the fruit of our sweat, tears, and many a sleepless night. The Drunken Deepa. A Deepa is a lantern presented to the gods as an offering. Taking inspiration from the tradition, we created this device to test the talisman's efficacy. Upon activation, it will move a certain distance before emitting a powerful blast of aether. In lieu of corruption, those lacking sufficient protection will experience severe aether sickness. Oh no! For your test, you will be exposed 4 times. That should be enough to ascertain your blessing's protective capability. Please begin whenever you're ready. I shall be observing from a safe distance. Oh my god, there's a fly. There's a really curly fly. Oh, I don't like them. I don't like them. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Either that. To reduce the risk of accidental exposure, the Drunken Deepa will emit a blast only after it has moved a certain distance. Follow it closely and bathe in the aether 4 times. Commencing etheric exposure testing. Repeat, commencing etheric exposure testing. Retreat to a safe distance if you are not the subject. Follow the Drunken Deepa's lead and try not to fall behind. Whoa. Following and following and following and following. Following and following and following and following. Readying aether. Please stand back. I'll talk to it again. Okay. Target is preoccupied, unable to interact. Oh, I need to be over here. Now what? Readying aether. Please stand back. Further back. Readying aether. Please stand back. It says it's preoccupied. Ready to discharge. Test subject, please draw near. Warning, discharging aether. Whoa. Sparkles. You were struck by a powerful blast of aether, but suffer no ill effects. Subject has no irrepressible urge to empty their stomach. Confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow. Yep. Run. Readying aether, please stand back. Okay, so we stand like here. And I go slowly crazy because I don't have a fly swatter. And there's a fly. Oof. Readying aether, please stand back. He's gonna yerp at me again, eventually. Readying aether, please stand back. Readying aether, please stand back. Eventually you'll like tell me it's time, right? But I mean, IRL, it's great to have a lot of safeties built into things like this. I guess it is basically blasting radiation. Do we need to back up? Oh yeah, okay. There you go. We were struck by another powerful blast of aether, but suffer no ill effects. Speak of the Drunken Deepa again. Subject stomach and bowel integrity holding. Confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow. I'm following you, I'm following you. Following the leader, the leader, the leader. Following the leader wherever you may go. Follow over hill and dale, hot follow no matter the tale. Following the leader wherever you may go. Back up. Stand back. Ready to discharge. Please gather near. Test subjects. Warning, discharging ether. Sparkles. You are struck by yet another powerful blast of ether, but suffer no ill effects. The blessing of light appears to be keeping you safe from harm. Okay, so she said 4 times. Subject fortitude rated impressive. No irregularities confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow and brace for final discharge. Following the leader, the leader, the leader. Following the leader wherever they may go. Following the leader, the leader, the leader. Following the leader. No matter what they know. Get close. Discharge ether. You're struck by the strongest blast of ether yet, but survive completely unscathed. Etheric exposure testing concluded. Please collect and deliver me to the supervising alchemist. Listen. Congratulations on retaining your composure and your humors. Yeah. Thanks, friendo. Nidhana, Nidhana.
Ah, you've returned and not on your knees. A promising sign. But come, let me take the deeper off your hands.
Go. Having exhausted all of its ether, the drunken Deepa is now having a well-earned rest. And just how I'm sitting. Ooh.
Thank you. I shall replenish its ether for when we test the talisman. So, no dizziness or nausea or anything of the sort? You're feeling perfectly fine.
Yep.
And the strength of your blessing is beyond doubt. There is no risk that the tower will corrupt your ether. With this, we can request your aid for the task ahead, with easy hearts.
Yep. I'm here to help.
Nana regards you with those eyes you could drown in. You're a capable warrior too, are you not? Would you be amenable to assisting me with another errand? You see, our talisman requires the use of a special ink. We have exhausted our stores of a key ingredient for it, spiritweed. The herb grows not far from here, and I would like to go and harvest some. With the recent spate of kidnappings, however, we Arkosodara travel alone at our peril. Will you not come with me as my escort? I would compensate you for your troubles, of course.
Okay. Ooh, getting drowsy. Might need to do a PT routine or something.
I'm in your debt. Without further ado, let us head to Kajaya's footsteps. It is situated on the road which runs east of the Great Work.
Boing. Boing. Oop, getting drowsy. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Yeah, buddy. be a conscious. Conscious me is a conscious ye. Shrink. Oops. Oops. Yep. Time to get up and move around for a little bit. Oh well. What are you up to? I may be simply reimagining it, but I feel as though we're being followed. Look out, Jacobi! Right. Violence. Idana. Gods, but that gave me a fright. To think that the moment I ventured outside the safety of the work. Thank the sisters I asked you to come with me. You're all right, I hope. Yep. Good. Continue on then. It isn't fair now. Very long, just going through these pillars and up the rise. Ooh. I like nodded off hardcore for just like a second. I really hate when I do that. But might mean I call it soon. Hoping to get a bit further. Hey wife, are you listening? I'm gonna get okay. I can actually do. I am sleep planning. Wow. My brain really just says like, nope, I'm joking out. What? Yeah. Ah. Alright. I've now fallen asleep, running back and forth. I'm not really coherent. I keep falling asleep. I might need to stop and do more later. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know why I keep falling asleep, but I do. Oh, I think I was asking if you were also hearing the like distressed doggy noises I was hearing. Because I was trying to figure out which yard they came from of our neighbors. And here we are, Kajaya's footsteps. Kajaya was a great dancer, and those who follow in her, well, you know. They come to this place to train and dedicate their dance to their ancestors. Oh, I bet dancer quests are here. Maybe. A happy benefit of this is that spirit weed grows here in abundance. I will set about harvesting at once if you would be so good as to stand guard. The kidnappers aren't like to return soon, but better safe than sorry. Okay. Okay, we're doing a violent. I'll gather the herb as quickly as I can. Please stand guard for me. Ah, I'm being a terrible guardian. I keep falling asleep.
Yes, that would be Radzadhan. Hardly anyone has been allowed in or out since our troubles with the tower began. The faithful citizens huddle inside the city walls, and commerce has all but ground to a standstill. I pity the satrap, the trials he must be facing.
What can you tell me of the satrap?
Well, he is the most important person in Radzadhan.
The dragon?
Long ago, this island was home to two tribes of Matanga, the Gajasura and the Arkasodra. When the Aura came to these shores, it was the Arkasodra with whom they joined forces. Together they defeated the warlike Gajasura, forcing them to flee Thavnair altogether.
Okay.
Peace and prosperity reigned for a time, until a clan of Hjor from the mainland decided they wanted the island for themselves. It was a direct ancestor of the present satrap who arbitrated that conflict and welded the warring factions into the nation we know today. And ever since, a member of that esteemed lineage has inherited this somewhat unique position. You see, by and large, the state is run by the people, but when problems arise, it is the satrap who mediates a solution. The stability provided by the satrap is what has allowed Radzadhan to thrive all these years. And it was the satrap himself who entrusted us with this duty. We will not fail him, nor our countrymen.
What is the delay with the vessel? I told you I need to adjust those ratios.
I come all this way to admire one of my splendid towers, and what do I find? Fools attempting to ward off its tempering influence with magic trinkets. I seem to recall a similar experiment in ages past. What was that man's name? Oh, something. Owen? Another body, another time. Who could be expected to remember every trivial detail?
Allowing them to construct such handy talismans would be counterproductive to my plans.
Yeah, I hear the doggy whimpering again.
And yet,
I think it's coming from
I find myself
the side of the
deathly
maze wall.
curious. How will they manage this feat with the limited knowledge and resources at their disposal? Complications be damned, for we cannot escape the nature of our souls. And I, as ever, am my own worst enemy.
I wonder you stuck with Ase. Okay. I have enough spirit weed to last us a good while. Thank you for keeping watch. Oh, Waif is going out to check. Let us head back to the great work, shall we? Alright. Why am I doing baby? Alright, inconvenient. Northwest. Was it across this like giant divide that I almost ran off while I was sleeping and running places? Sheesh. This is pretty. not jump off it? I forget if they put a symbol for like this is too high a fall, don't do it. This flat. Okay, won't let you fall off. Good for me. Northeast. There it is. And we'll teleport back. I thought it was closer than this. Alright. Here. You're almost to the east. I cannot jump off there. Great, actually. Teleport over to here. Oh, the marigold? Or the sunflower? Shoot. That's not good. Okay. So tired. I keep falling asleep. I might need to stop and stream more later. Is that okay, wifey? I think I need to either be getting up and doing stuff or sleeping. My body is apparently shutting down. Okay. We are gonna raid then because I like raiding. And I've got a friend who's playing FF. Or was just a wee bit ago. Is Archon not still here? Archon-y. Here we are. We're gonna go to Archon's stream. He's doing Hildebrand and some Stormblood. CB. And yeah. Yay. I hope you'll come along. Archon's lovely, and I think you'll enjoy him. It has kitty kitties. And I hope to stream later today. We'll see. We need to chores, and apparently I need to sleep because my body is janky. Thank you for tuning in. It made me really happy. Mwahaha. We did this.
Yeah. In the middle of
Pooka raided my stream with 2 views.
writing. Well, currently I'm being fettered